Well,
not anymore.
Okay.
It's going to be close.
The idea that you're going to be able to paint Tim Walz as a San Francisco liberal, and it should be noted that the first time he went was 1 month ago. J.D. Vance lived there for 4 years.
Okay. What do boys need tampons for?
I don't know about
Why
this
is he
tampon
giving
in the
little
bathroom.
boys tampons then?
Why is he giving illegals driver's licenses? Why?
Not so they can vote, which I'm sure is where you're going with this.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay,
I'm asking a simple question.
Tim,
why would you give an illegal a driver's license?
So that they could be able to drive a car to get to their jobs?
And what do you think the chances are that they're going to have insurance on that car, or that there's, I mean, if you look at any of the statistics relating to accidents with illegals, there's a real problem for Americans.
The most accidents are from undocumented people in
No,
America?
no, what I'm saying is when they get into accidents, they don't have insurance.
If you continue running a campaign like this, where you're attacking him in that way, where you're talking about Kamala as someone who doesn't know anything, who's incompetent, there's a higher likelihood that the Republicans will lose. If you want to talk about issues, that's, I think, a good way to go about it if I were to be advising Republicans, which I am not.
I just went to Kamala's website, and I cannot find a single policy pitch on inflation, a single policy pitch on the economy. That's fact.
Right,
Have you gone to the...
Greg, why don't you wrap this up?
Oh, thank you. I was getting kind of bored over here.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of things. I'm always curious when I see liberals get upset when you point out the liberalism of their allies. It's like, why would Pelosi be upset when you mention that Walz is a liberal? Isn't it weird when you describe a better version of your politics as something that is less what your politics are? That makes no sense to me. To say that Walz is great because he's middle of the road, you're actually telling on yourself that you're a whack job. It's like, oh, no, he's not as crazy as I am. But you also realize that it is a lie. It is a complete lie, because if he was middle of the road, the squad wouldn't be all over him. So they were actually lying to your face when that's why they're saying Midwestern. That's why they're saying middle of the road. That's why they're saying moderate, because they have to cover up that incredible flaw that we all know. The interesting thing, too, is, you know, you're talking about, like, you know, you don't see much of Kamala. You know how you see countless clips of Harris saying hilarious things? Where is that one clip of her saying something smart? Where is that? Because you know it would be everywhere. Remember that when they told you, hey, Joe Biden, you should see him behind the scenes, see something out. And then you go, well, let me see that. And they go, well, we don't have it. It's like trying to locate Bigfoot. So if she's really, really cogent behind the scenes, or she's really smart, show us that. Please, I'm sure we would see it. It would lead MSNBC every 10 minutes if she said something brilliant, but they can't find it. That's why you can't hear from her. Again, no. Why do liberals hate liberalism? And then why do they lie to you about it? That's all you got to ask. They do. You talk about issues. Every single issue, he's on the left. And you keep saying, oh, he's middle of the road. Why don't you just say he's a leftist? Because you should be proud.
Be proud.
Be proud. Come out of the closet, Jessica.
I have been out for years on this front, and I don't think that people are...
The reason they do it is they know this country is actually center-right. They want to make the illusion that there are so many leftists out there. So they don't want to call him a leftist, even though he's so far left it's on the ridiculous level. How in God's name do you put tampons in a boys' bathrooms, fourth graders? The guy is a loon. Anti-parent, anti-freedom, open borders, the whole 9 yards. He can't be vice president. Just bottom line right there. Can't.